Welcome back to the another video, and this is the 10th video of the entire data science playlist. And in this video we will cover the dimension reduction, and there is a two subtopic, which is how you will identify the multicollinearity and demonstrate how you will apply the principal component analysis using R and Python. Okay, so these are the two subtopics which will be covered in this video. Firstly, what is dimension reduction? So imagine you have a lot of information about something, like a long list describing a person, height, weight, favorite food, etc. And when there too much information, it gets hard to understand and see the clear patterns. Okay, so dimension reduction is about keeping only the most important part of the information and removing the extra stuff to make things simpler. So this is the dimension reduction. And the multicollinearity, sometimes some pieces of the information overlap a lot. For example, height and shoe size might be related because the taller people often have a bigger feet, and this is overlap. And this is overlap is called the multicollinearity, and it can make our data confusing and less reliable because it's like a repeating the same information in different ways. So multicollinearity is simply it is when the information is overlap, or we can say that there is a redundancy in the information, then this is called the multicollinearity. So how to find the multicollinearity? To find there is a if there is a multicollinearity, we check how much information overlap. A common way to do this with the VIF, it means variance inflation factor. If the VIS value is more than 5 or 10, it means there is too much overlap, and which can be a problem. Okay, if the VIF value is more than 10, so it means there is a more chance to overlap the data. So this is the Python code for identifying the multicollinearity. Okay, so we use the these are the these are necessary libraries. And let's say we have a data which named as creels with some overlapping information. So firstly we need to convert this data into data frame by using pandas libraries, and add constant x to the data frame, and simply use this nested for loop with this function, which is variance inflammation factor. So we can calculate the VIF factor. If this VIF value is high, then it means there is a many chance for overlapping the data. Okay, and this is the R code. So then what can we do after finding the multicollinearity? So then we apply the principal component analysis to reduce these multicollinearity. So we have too much overlapping information, and we can use PCA, it means principal component analysis, to reduce the dimension. PCA keeps the main part of the data and important part important, but remove the overlap to make the things simpler. Okay, so the principal component analysis simply remove the overlap part of the data from the data. So that how the PCA works? Find main component. Okay, then reduce dimension. So firstly identify the main component. The PCA creates component new pieces that keep the main patterns from the original data, but without the overlap. And reduce dimension, instead of keeping the original data, we only keep a few of these components which act like summaries of the data. Okay, and these are the Python code for apply the PCA. Okay, so firstly import the PCA library, and run PCA and keep only two main component. So PCA equal to PCA n component equal to 2, it means the PCA keep only the two component. Principal component PCA fit transform, then train the model and fit transform, apply the fit transform method. So by using the PCA we can make our data simpler and easier to understand without all the overlap and confusion. So in summary, uh, we can apply or we can identify the multicollinearity. Then we can reduce the redundancy from the data, or we can say that the overlap from the data. So I hope you will clear with this topic, and we will meet in the next video.